Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so please subscribe.
Subscribe. Catch you later. Good morning. Oh, it's cold today. Much colder than yesterday when I was in Whitby. I was boiling. I got Derek with me today. He's only just from Bempton down the road, not far from my permission. He's sworn to secrecy, aren't you, mate?
Absolutely.
Yep. No one knows where we are. And anyway, the farmer's out over there. 2 tractors out, and this is soon going to be drilled, probably today or tomorrow. We've got quite a lot of acreage here. What, about 50 or 60 acres, do you say?
Huge.
Yeah, it's huge, yeah. So we've got quite a lot here to go at, and failing that, I have got other ones we can nip on to, but I'm hopeful we can stay on here. Well, first target, 3 feet from the car, nice piece of lead. 85 pence a kilo, so I'm keeping that. Yep, Derek's on his first dig. Let's hope something comes up nice. Yep, could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind.
Quite delicate.
At least you've had something, good.
Yep.
Well, Derek just nearly got run over by the tractor rolling. The farmer had a big grin on his face when we all scrambled and dived for cover. Last year on this field I found the head of Fred Archer, the famous jockey. Today I've just found his horse. Well, he's just passed again, and I've got somebody's half a letterbox. Oh well. That one sounds really nice. It's only showing 59, 55, 60, so it's 55 to 60. Do a live dig on this one and see what there is. Now then. Well, it's out of the hole, that's good. Let's have a closer look at this. I thought there was a scar on that side, but it doesn't seem to be one now. I guess that's probably a button. There's nothing on there to say it's anything else. Now this one's screaming away at 66 to 70. So it can't be very deep. Let's just check with a probe first. That looks like just a piece of lead, but it might not be. I'll check that later, but I'm sure it's just a lump of lead. Oh blimey, almost give myself a heart attack. It keeps happening to me. Gilded button. One of these days though, you never know. Well, I've not been showing you much because I've only really been finding buttons. Derek's got a coin. He says it's a bit knackered. You can't tell what it is, but it's still a coin. Now here's an old halfpenny or farthing, probably a halfpenny I think. You can just see a Britannia on there with a line, with a date line, and on the other side, on the head side, the obverse, you can see a bust facing left. So I'm fairly sure that's a George II halfpenny, and whilst the coil picked it up, it was actually a surface find. Well, that one nearly blew my eardrums off at 10 inches deep. You can see why. Just for the record again guys, I'm using pitch today rather than 3 tones or full tones. I've chosen pitch. I had a pretty good experience with it yesterday, and I've been working on it for 3 or 4 days to get used to the pitch, and I'm actually thinking I prefer it now, except I've noticed one big downside on it. It does pick up hot rock. But if you're going to be hang on. Anyway, we've just got that up. We have no idea what it is. Again, it's probably modern, or it could be a ballerina. There we go. Right, we've stopped. Oh, it's only a couple of hours been going, something like that. We haven't found much, so we need to get some sustenance so we can keep going. Lots of signals. And it's time for a cake break. Cheers.
Stephen. Thank you. Delicious.
Victoria sponge with butter filling, butter icing filling. Lovely. I didn't make this one, hadn't got time.
Very nice though.
So if you want to share in my cake breaks, you know what to do. What he did, get yourself noticed, and I'll give you a shout. Happy digging. We'll see you this afternoon. Well, sadly all the coins today are coming up in terrible condition. But, you know, it's not free draining soil, it's a little bit clayish, so that probably explains it. Another grotty penny. Can't find anything in decent condition, never mind. Now, what's that say on there? Victoria. Well, there's lots of bits and pieces coming up, but nothing really that exciting yet. Hopefully that'll change before the end of the day. Well, it's not mega exciting, but I wanted to find a signal to dig live. I've not done one yet, so I thought I'd better. Shouldn't be too deep, so it's quite loud. Showing a 72 on the Deus 13-inch and in pitch. So there we go, let's see what there is. Oh, I think it's somewhere there. And I got a halfpenny. Typical, isn't it? Come on, where are you silvers? 2 feet away from that halfpenny to there, another halfpenny. Yes, my luck has changed. The halfpenny there, the halfpenny there, and just here, an inch below the surface, giving a cracking signal. Look, let me just get the camera set up. There we go. Look at this. I can see what that is immediately. It's tiny little hammered. Look. It's very, very small. Don't want to rub it too hard. Now, because that's got a couple of little dots behind the head, not sure how well you can see that. That's a Lizzie half groat. And if I turn it that way so the shield is facing 45 degrees to the right, you can see L-O-N-D-O-N, so it's a London mint. Oh hey, that's fantastic. Hey Derek, I've got a Lizzie half groat London mint. It's my first Lizzie half groat, and it's in not bad condition. You can see it's been clipped quite badly on that top side, because that band there should be as wide as that bit at the bottom, and it's not. It's been clipped. It's also been rubbed a little bit as well. I'm not sure if our overseas visitors are fully aware of why Lizzie hammered coins are fairly well rubbed on the head side. It's because she was reviled by the British public, and they used to like to rub and rub and rub the head off. But a Lizzie half groat, my first one, and I am really happy with that. There you go, and next dig, back to normal. Little key, not quite sure what that key's from. Doesn't look actually very modern, does it? Could be an old one. Your coiler machine is rather clean.
It gets treated like a baby.
Crikey. The stem's not even been put in very much, look, that's nice and black still.
It's about 10 months now.
Have you?
Yeah.
Looks brand new. If I can see it. There you go.
There we go.
Button.
No, it's not.
What you got there? It's a little Roman.
It's a tiny little Roman.
Oh, I'm glad I witnessed that.
Yeah, is it a minim?
That's too big for minim.
Is it?
Yeah. Could be a Nummus or an S, but oh, you've even got some good detail on it.
Aye.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Right, Derek's just got another Roman.
I don't know, Stephen, is your eyesight better than mine? And
Probably not. You've got glasses on.
I know, there's not wrong glasses.
You might get more off that later.
Yeah, just.
So, looks like you're winning today then. 2 ancient coins to my 1.
I don't like your silver.
You up?
I like your silver.
Oh, you like my silver better?
Yeah. I believe that's off a bottle top.
Ah,
Stop there.
Yeah, it'll be one of these Victorian bottles where they've got a tube down the neck.
Yeah.
And it acts as a stopper in the neck, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was eyes only, just on the top.
Oh, was
there.
it?
Yeah.
That's a nice little... Yeah, bottle diggers would love to find that, wouldn't they? There you go, Dave from Relic Hunting Scotland. All I've got to do now is find the rest of the bottle.
Well, have you seen them? You can have it.
No, I won't be seeing Dave, at least not in the immediate future.
Yeah.
I've got a little bottle saved for him already, with a little silver top, so...
That's the first one of those I've found. So.
Well, it's now 1:30. We've been here for 3.5 hours, and the farmer now has got 3 tractors drilling. He's getting a wiggle on. He was only just finished rolling it, so we better move pretty quick. Anyway, I've got permission on here as long as it's dry, until it gets to a certain height. But anyway, just now I've got a lead bag seal up. No detail on there at all, so just an ordinary bag seal. But there you go. Still coming up, and I'm going to keep hunting until the drill catches me. For a moment there I thought I got a spindle wall, but it's just a piece of cut lead, I think. I found a piece earlier on, longer than that, about 3 times longer, out here somewhere. So that's just a piece of lead pipe, I'm sure of that. I'm always finding those, loads of them. Furniture decoration, draw pull. Here we go again. Another gilded button. My heart skips a beat every time I see one of those in the soil. I'm amazed about that condition. Woohoo! Brilliant! Right, let's be surprised together to see what this is. I'm pretty sure it's not a coin, but you never know. Oh! No, it's not a coin. It's my first buckle today. Yep, my first buckle today. That's a nice one. I like that. That'll be easy to identify. Well, this just came screaming out of the ground because it was right on the surface, almost an eyes only. Now there seems to be a hole right through the middle. There's a little mark on that side, but I'm sure it comes right through. And possibly that was a suspension loop built into it. Definitely lead, and I can't make out why it's that shape. I'm almost certain that that is a weight of some sort, but I have no idea what. Phew, the old tractors are still going, and it's now almost 3 o'clock. I think I've just got a fairly large musket ball which has got the remains of a casting sprue still attached. But I'll have that. Lucky walk back to the car. Need to change the battery on the camera, it's flashing. And I've got a Victoria Penny, not far away from the car. Well, we've had a great day. No more hammers came up, unfortunately. 1 or 2 nice little bits and pieces though. And overall it's been a really good day. I think Derek's enjoyed himself as well. He seems to be digging on the way back to the car and finding stuff still, which is good. And the farmers, well, they're still working their little socks off. So we haven't got long now really until these fields are going to be drilled, and within a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, they're not going to be available anymore until next season. It's a long time to wait, but I've had really good fun. And don't forget, you can always poke my face and surprise yourself there with what you can do. And if you want to come and join me, that's easy. I've given 2 call outs in 3 days this last week. David came all the way from Buckinghamshire. Derek came just from 2 miles down the road. Amazing how things work out. I like sharing my permission. It's such a shame more people don't do it. But saying that, I've been invited on a dig for 2 days with an overnight in a pub. Ha! That's going to be great fun. The pub bit, I mean. Right, so from me and from him, I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, thank you.
Right, that's my little round of the day. Derek found that on the land. Well, we know what that is. Comes off the Garrett Pro pointer, so somebody's been walking on here. All these bits and pieces, just a few pre-decimals there. That's a nice Georgia third. Various bits and pieces, no idea what that is. That lead weight with a suspension loop, musket ball, key, and of course the nice little Lizzie. So that's it.
Steven is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for